Poems Every Child Should Know, edited by Mary E. Burt. Section 47. Read for LibriVox.org by Kara Schallenberg. This section contains just one poem, Ivry, A Song of the Huguenots. Part 4 continued. Ivry, A Song of the Huguenots. Laddie, aged 11, do you remember how you studied and recited King Henry of Navarre every poetry hour for a year? It was a long poem, but you stuck it to the end. We did not know the meaning of a certain word, but I found it up in Switzerland. It is the name of a little town. Now glory to the Lord of hosts, from whom all glories are, and glory to our sovereign liege, King Henry of Navarre. Now let there be the merry sound of music and of dance, through thy cornfields green and sunny vines, O pleasant land of France. And thou, Rochelle, our own Rochelle, proud city of the waters, again let rapture light the eyes of all thy mourning daughters. As thou wert constant in our ills, be joyous in our joy, for cold and stiff and still are they who wrought thy walls annoy. Hurrah! Hurrah! A single field hath turned the chance of war. Hurrah! Hurrah! For Ivry and Henry of Navarre. Oh, how our hearts were beating when at the dawn of day we saw the army of the League drawn out in long array, with all its priest-led citizens and all its rebel peers, and Appenzel's stout infantry, and Egmont's Flemish spears. There rode the brood of false Lorraine, the curses of our land, and dark Mayenne was in the midst, a truncheon in his hand. And as we looked on them, we thought of Seine's empurpled flood, and good Coligny's hoary hair all dabbled with his blood. And we cried unto the living God, who rules the fate of war, to fight for his own holy name, and Henry of Navarre. The King is come to marshal us, all in his armour dressed, and he has bound a snow-white plume upon his gallant crest. He looked upon his people, and a tear was in his eye. He looked upon the traitors, and his glance was stern and high. Right graciously he smiled on us, as rolled from wing to wing, down all our line, a deafening shout, God save our Lord the King! And if my standard-bearer fall, as fall full well he may, for never saw I promise yet of such a bloody fray, press where ye see my white plume shine amid the ranks of war, and be your oriflamme to-day the helmet of Navarre. Hurrah! The foes are moving! Hark to the mingled din of fife and steed and trump and drum and roaring culverin. The fiery Duke is pricking fast across St. André's plain, with all the hireling chivalry of Guelders and Almain. Now by the lips of those ye love, fair gentlemen of France, charge for the golden lilies, upon them with the lance. 1,000 spurs are striking deep, 1,000 spears in rest, 1,000 knights are pressing close behind the snow-white crest. And in they burst, and on they rushed, while like a guiding star, amid the thickest carnage blazed the helmet of Navarre. Now God be praised, the day is ours, Mayenne hath turned his rein, D'Aumale hath cried for quarter, the Flemish count is slain. Their ranks are breaking like thin clouds before a Biscay gale. The field is heaped with bleeding steeds, and flags, and cloven mail. And then we thought on vengeance, and all along our van, remember Saint Bartholomew was passed from man to man. But out spake gentle Henry, No Frenchman is my foe, down, down with every foreigner, but let your brethren go. Oh, was there ever such a knight, in friendship or in war, as our sovereign lord King Henry, the soldier of Navarre? Right well fought all the Frenchmen who fought for France to-day, and many a lordly banner God gave them for a prey. But we of the religion have borne us best in fight, and the good Lord of Rosny has ta'en the cornet white. Our own true Maximilian the cornet white hath ta'en, the cornet white with crosses black, the flag of false Lorraine. Up with it high, unfurl it wide, that all the host may know How God hath humbled the proud house which wrought his church such woe. Then on the ground, while trumpets sound their loudest points of war, Fling the red shreds, a footcloth meet for Henry of Navarre. Ho, maidens of Vienna! Ho, matrons of Lucerne! Weep, weep, and rend your hair for those who never shall return. Ho, Philip, send for charity thy Mexican pistoles, that Antwerp monks may sing a mass for thy poor spearmen's souls. Ho, gallant nobles of the League, look that your arms be bright. Ho, burghers of Saint Genevieve, keep watch and ward to-night. For our God hath crushed the tyrant, our God hath raised the slave, and mocked the counsel of the wise, the valor of the brave. Then glory to his holy name, from whom all glories are, and glory to our sovereign lord, King Henry of Navarre. Thomas B. Macaulay. End of section 47. Read by Kara Schallenberg on November 2nd, 2006 in Oceanside, California.